Bonjour, bonjour, c'est Tobible, j'espère que vous allez bien. Nous nous retrouvons pour la suite de Enderal et nous allons rendre à César ce qui est à César, quartier étranger. Avec nous est ma petite Sigit qui est très très sage. Parle plus, super. Alors, dans le quartier étranger, on va faire plusieurs choses. Ah ouais, c'est une mode dansant ici. Là, c'est la latrine, n'est-ce pas? Alors, donc dans le quartier étranger, il y a plusieurs trucs. Ah, il faut que je rende l'artefact pyrrhéen. Et corps de garde. Et deux, je crois, j'aimerais vérifier, je crois qu'il y a un alchimiste dans le coin.
Hey, never mind. Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? Narum, you say? Say, is it true that on Kile, even the door handles of the slum houses are coated with gold? I've heard the Blue Islands Coalition is so rich that they can afford to command a mercenary army large enough to fight an army of seraphs. Huh. I see. That makes sense, though. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself.
You there!
Who knows?
You look as if you
Maybe
could
a
do with a
captain will hire
fine
me as a
loaf of our
deckhand.
unrivaled fresh and
Anyway,
tasty bread.
thanks for your
I
time.
can see it in your
Walk
eyes.
blessed.
Qu'est-ce qui fait que ce pain est si frais et aux arômes incomparables?
Well, it is fresh and it is tasty. What are you getting at? Well, it is fresh and it is certainly a pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
Pain magnifique. Mais le pire, c'est que c'est pas totalement con comme ce qu'elle dit. Pendant 420 secondes. 240, 300. Waouh! Mais c'est vraiment magnifique ça en plus. Oh là là! C'est fortiche, très fortiche. Pourquoi la clé des rectangles? Ok.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you all over the city. The commander wants to see you.
Commander Aaron, you mean? Why?
Nothing to be scared of, I'm sure. At least it didn't sound like it would be. Just report to her after the next muster, alright?
Huh. Alright, will do. Thanks for telling me.
Don't mention it. Take care of yourself, boy.
Alors. En fait, il paraît qu'il y a un alchimiste, mais je crois que j'ai jamais trouvé où il était. C'est ça qui me frustre un peu quand même. C'est quoi ça? Oh! Oh! Coucou. Hein.
What do you need? Walk blessed.
Des choses intéressantes dans le coin?
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. I mean, you don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vateers, brigands. This country has seen better times.
Vous avez un stock.
All you'll ever need. But please, take a look.
No shit.
May your path always be even.
Non mais attends, siffle-feuille vraiment? Non mais attends, siffle-feuille. Il pensait me planter, bordel.
This and that, just take a look. May your path always...
Wow. Mais la baraque la plus grosse qui soit du quartier étranger, c'est pas possible. Salut gros, je me balade, t'inquiète pas, t'occupe. Désolé, je fais un petit détour là sur la quête, mais promis, après on s'occupe. C'est pas du tout ce que je voulais, mais écoute. T'es bien, toi, t'es bien, toi, ici. Ok. Je suis monté à l'étage non plus.
Potatoes, garlic. Yeah, that should be it.
Mais c'est titanesque en fait ici. C'est fait. J'ai pas envie de fouiller tout, mais je vais juste voir avant de... Ouais, les coffres quand même. Les coffres ça s'ouvre. Il faut être ouvert. Admettons. Pas volonté ici. Ah bah voilà, j'ai l'explication.
Until next time. You don't know. And screw. Ah. And did I forget to mention that we are
Est-ce que ça va être
number
utile
one?
là?
You are certainly
Potatoes,
quick.
garlic, radish.
Let me take a look.
That should be it.
Yes. That does look good. How would you like to be recompensated for your efforts? Fine. Anything else? If not, please leave me to my work.
Ouais. Pour le coup, ça c'est fort.
You are certainly quick. Fine. Anything else? If not... Please
Ouais,
leave
je vais
me-
prendre la cuirasse de l'argent.
You are certainly quick. Fine. Anything else? If
Ok.
not, please
Alors.
leave me to my...
Maintenant qu'on a fait tout ça, on va vraiment couper tout ça au montage. Quoique. Ok. On va aller voir notre bureau. Merde. Shite. Là.
Tender friends of the granulous pleasance, melt away in rapture as a crunchy loaf of bread wanders from my hand.
There you are. Ready?
Ne portez pas les vêtements de la Ralata. Pourquoi?
What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, it won't be the end of the world, but I don't want to cause unnecessary problems.
Quelle est l'histoire de cet arbre?
Tree. Oh, yeah, sure. The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes. Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
Je vois.
Either way, ready to set out?
Prêt, quel est le plan?
First a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
Ça commence. Non.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago. It was at the farmer's coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses, and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut. 1 girl each mile.
Quoi? Et la garde est pas intervenue du tout.
They tried, but the few farm boys who were there in time stood no chance. These masked attackers were assassins, as deadly as the petrified and as brutal as lost ones.
Mais... Pourquoi?
To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Lieber and J.L. Tennyson ring a bell? The Butcher of Arc?
Bah, Tennyson... C'est pas une sorte de tueur en série qui sautait la vie?
Yes. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tennyson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Lieber. Even nowadays there are still scholars that deny its existence. But according to Tennyson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance.
Et voilà pourquoi ils ont tué ses filles. Ça n'a aucun sens.
Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers, and so on. Which is also why the attack on the farmer's coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today. However, the father has a theory.
C'est aussi un expert de la balance noire.
Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later.
Quelle est ta théorie alors? Pourquoi la balance noire a assassiné ses filles?
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
Attendez, donc... Ces filles devaient mourir parce que la balance a cru qu'elles donneraient naissance à des meurtriers.
So it would seem, though according to the father, they wouldn't have just been ordinary murderers, but emissaries of the end. Whatever that may mean.
Ça, on sait ce que ça veut dire. Emissaries of the End, émissaire de la fin. Ça, nous, on voit ce que ça veut dire. Quel tas de conneries! Ils tuent des filles innocentes et quoi qu'ils font de bien.
Yes.
Je vois. Quel lien avec la Ralata?
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence. This is why he's been studying Tennyson's books like a madman. Especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tennyson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail were forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them.
Et vous voulez que je les trouve, c'est ça?
Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. A man named Collian.
Qui est-ce?
He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tennyson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters. However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever since. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on.
Si Callian a quitté la balance après ces événements, pensez-vous qu'il y ait un lien?
Maybe, yes.
Comment savez-vous tout ça?
I have my sources. Let's leave it at that.
Je vois. Vous voulez donc que je trouve ce Callian et que je le force à me dire où se trouvent les pages perdues?
Exactly. If we bring them to the first seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but all we're getting.
Et s'il ne m'engage pas?
Then we'll need to improvise. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Très bien. Où pouvons-nous trouver Callian?
He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the false dark. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the first seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be. And one more thing. Don't go easy on that scum. He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Donc je sais pas tuer ça.
Eating the last penny right out your pocket. Please, I'm so hungry.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to, oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad
Madame?
What do you want? To cock at me? Just leave. Please.
Relata Shara, sleeper.
A sunchilder. I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you snobs ever come down here.
Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Interesting.
Bien sûr que c'est lui.
Yes.
Pourquoi intéressant?
Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up.
Voulez-vous que je le réveille?
I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again, never forget what this man did. He may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he orchestrated the murder of 10 girls. Innocent girls.
Très bien, très bien. Je vais juste tester un truc, mon cher Kalian. Mon cher Kalian. Mon cher Tarlel. Ah, tu réussis pas du tout. Hein. Alors, on est parti.
Yeah, who are you? Nylock is tired. Nylock needs sleep.
Nailak, vous êtes Kalian.
Kalian? No. Kalian is dead. You're talking to Nylock, his shadow. Why do you ask? Who are you?
La ferme. C'est moi qui pose des questions, putain.
Oh, of course. Nylock understands. You remind him of Kalian when he still lived. So much anger in you, so much hatred. Kalian knew this feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath. And then the dream came and showed him his calling. But he was so blind, he didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see what he had done, what he had become. Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead, and Nylock deserves to suffer for eternity.
Donc voilà, est-ce que vous avez quitté la balançoire? Est-ce que vous regrettez ce que vous avez fait?
Regret? No, Kalian had regrets, yes, but Nylock isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. Regret is a pure feeling, as is absolution, but Nylock doesn't deserve purity. So he hates himself, hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought upon the world.
Pourquoi avez-vous fait ça? Pourquoi avez-vous ordonné d'assassiner ces filles?
Why? Because the decrees demanded it, and the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will.
Attendez, vous croyez encore assassiner Psy? Que ces filles auraient donné naissance à des monstres?
Aren't you listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had to die, because if they had not, something terrible would have happened. Kalian knew, Nylock still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much to bear, even for him.
Mais comment le savez-vous? Comment savez-vous que ces filles auraient donné naissance à des monstres?
The decrees never lie.
Selon la biographie de Tannerson, la balance noire tue tous ceux qui essaient de déserter. Pourquoi êtes-vous encore en vie?
I told you! Because Nylak buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Nylak. Why should they? He's vermin.
Ok. Ce que vous dites n'a ni queue ni tête. Vous avez vu combien de verres?
How much? He doesn't remember. He always drinks when he has the coin for it. He sniffs, and sometimes, when the people are generous, he buys himself a night with Anna. They're the deeds of a coward, and he knows it. But the brandy, the dust, and Anna, they help him forget. Help him ease the pain.
De toute façon, nous sommes là pour une raison. Nous cherchons les pages perdues.
Pages? Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Naylock just...
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Naylock remembers. Kalian tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them.
Combien de temps vivez-vous ici? Un petit peu de stream, non? C'est bon.
How long? Years? Decades? He doesn't know. Kalian had a sense of time. Naylock doesn't.
Mais qu'est-ce que toute cette charabia sur Naila et Kalian? Vous êtes Kalian?
No! I told you! So why are you not listening? Kalian is dead! Don't you understand? He's dead, and Naylock buried him! Oh, no, he's sorry. Please don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Naylac talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt. He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? Why should Naylock lie? What? Why? Why should Naylock lie?
Maintenant, montrez-moi où sont ces pages.
Yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them.
Pourquoi pas?
Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Kalian couldn't read a single word of them.
Alors, comment Tannerson a-t-il pu être capable de les écrire?
Isn't it obvious? Because...
Ouais, quelque chose a guidé sa main. Merde.
Isn't it obvious? Voilà. Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
Je m'en moque. Vous allez nous conduire à l'endroit où vous avez enterré maintenant.
Naylock doesn't have a choice, does he? All right, he will do as you demand. The pages, he buried them together with his old skin. He can show you the pages. But tell him, my dam, if he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin.
Je suis un peu choqué par les tatouages en vrai. Là, je vois l'impression qu'il y a les 3 cercles du cycle. Pensez-vous vraiment être en mesure de poser des conditions? Vous êtes un putain d'assassin et vous aurez de la chance si on vous laisse vivre.
But... Good. Naylock understands. And maybe you're right. You treat him like what he is. Vermin. Human waste. Come, follow. My dam, you look as though you have a kind heart. Please, spare a penny for me. Just one. My sir, Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face. You seem familiar. Are you certain that you have never met Naylock before?
How would I know? Maybe.
Now there's a for the eye. What do you say, darling? Want to spend some time together?
This is the way to the top. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
It's not, my sir. Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Look at that. Another snob from the
Damn
surface.
the order. Damn you all.
You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that...
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
He belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Rather wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course.
Vraiment.
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
Wary. There are a lot of down here.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Enemy!
The bite to flee.
You fucking scum!
Non,
You'll
chat.
pay for that!
Oh. Mais mon chat. Mais mon chat, mais t'abuses un peu là. Mais mon chat, allez, allez, allez. Chut, chut. Mais elle se réveille là.
Fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Petite embuscade peut piquer des hannetons.
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Is this a trap?
What? No, of course not. It's just... Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time? No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Fine. You go on ahead.
Look for the skeleton! You dig!
Don't shout! Don't shout!
That's all you got, you fucking whore.
Comment il me traite de... On se connaît pas et il m'insulte comme ça, bien.
Skeleton. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
Pardon. Alors, pour voir le squelette, essayez de faire ça. Regardez. Le premier tome des Bouchées d'Arc de J.L. Tennyson s'appelle Suis le feu. Voilà. Squelette antique. Et j'aime bien qu'on dit antique. C'est vraiment pas très vieux squelette.
Let me see. Yeah. Well, that looks promising. Then I guess we need to dig. Come help me. Here we go. This must be it. Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell?
Ah, mon stream a sauté. Bon, c'est pas grave. On continue, on se concentre. T'as besoin d'aide T'arrives pas à ouvrir ça? Ouais, j'avoue, il y a avec le doigt et tout.
What the? Oh, shit!
Et j'ai cru que j'ai enterré Kylian était métaphorique.
You mean this body is... Nonsense. You want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod that crossed this lunatic's path at the wrong time. So we put him right into the crate with the pages. Bloody son of a whore.
Même si c'est vrai, pourquoi aurait-il pris la peine de l'enterrer? Il aurait pu juste le laisser là.
Oh, fuck if I know. We're talking about a man who murdered 10 girls in cold blood because his cult ordered him to do it. I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply logic to his thinking.
De toute façon, je pense qu'on a tous les pages.
Right you are. Come on. You take them.
Dernier sourire de Kellyanne. La quête s'appelle le dernier sourire de Kellyanne.
Got them? Alright. Back to Carlian.
Mais vous voyez, c'est vraiment un... C'est vraiment un corps en fait. Oh, c'est taré. Attends bro, juste une question. Toi là. Si je te dis... zéro un, zéro deux. Et si je regarde maintenant ici le masque. J'ai le masque antique ici. Qui est un masque de prêtre au dragon, mais...
Get up, scum.
Ah, my sir. You found what you were looking for, didn't you? He can tell by your eyes.
We found the pages and something else. Whose corpse is in that chest?
What? But he told... You didn't he? It's Kalian. Naylock buried him.
Mais c'est sérieusement de nous dire que ce cadavre là-bas est votre ancien moi.
Yes. He said it before, didn't he? Kalian couldn't continue to live in this shell after what he did, so he shed it and gave birth to Naylock. And Naylock buried him, together with the memories.
D'accord. Moi, convaincu. Vous êtes complètement fou.
You don't believe him. You think Naylock is lying. But it's the truth. The simple truth. You two, more than anyone else, should understand.
Sure. Either way, we have what we wanted. And now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, Carlian. It's been long overdue.
What? But you said that you'd spare him if he'd show you the pages.
We said that we would think about it. And guess what? I did. You're a murderer, Carlian, and you've killed more people than I can count. Men, women, and children. And you know what? This whole act about how remorseful you are, I'm not buying it. Yes, you drank your bloody brains into oblivion, but ultimately, the only one you truly pity is yourself.
Bon sang, vous l'avez entendu, il regrette ce qu'il a fait. Cette vie est une punition suffisante.
It's not. But fine. As you wish. You heard it, scum. Today's your lucky day. You...
Letho.
What?
Naylock remembers. By the name of the sun, you were in the refuge orphanage, you and your friend, Letho.
What do you know about the refuge?
Back then, before the flesh maggot plague, when Naylock was still strong, the Kyranian woman who ran the orphanage gave him work. Don't you remember? He carried crates, he cleaned the floor, he cooked.
That was you? Uncle Naylock?
Yes, that's what you called him, Uncle Naylock. By the Guardians, it's been so long, but he remembers it all now. You and your friend, you were inseparable. Until...
You're right. I do remember.
What?
You were there when they took us. Worse, you helped them. What did she pay you, that old cunt? Huh? Carrying crates? Selling children to the Rolada? All the same, isn't it?
No, what? Naylock doesn't understand. He only...
Let's go.
Attendez, vous le connaissez?
Yeah.
Vous connaissiez?
His face seemed familiar, but I just couldn't place him.
Et il a donc travaillé dans cet orphelinat où vous avez grandi, le refuge.
Yeah. We called him Uncle Naylock. Shagun, the matron, gave him work as a gopher. He wasn't as much of a wreck back then. Can you believe it? A former serial killer working in an orphanage. Apparently the old cunt liked to surround herself with people as rotten as she was.
Et vous pensez que Kalian a aidé la Ralata pour les enlèvements?
I know it. He'd been there the night it happened. One of us, Wilma, she refused to go. She screamed and kicked. But Naylock held her while one of the father's voices gave her a sleeping potion. That fucking piece of shit.
Et qui était ce Leto dont Kalian a parlé?
It doesn't matter.
Vous vouliez pas le laisser en vie?
I did. But that was before I knew the whole truth.
Et maintenant?
Well, as I said, we're done here. Next we need to bring the pages to the first seer, which will, hopefully, encourage him to consider you as a mercenary for the expedition. But we'll see. Before we do that, though, we need to discuss a couple of things. We cannot afford a single mistake if we want this to work. Meet me in my hideout tomorrow morning, alright? It's a small abandoned warehouse in the main cabin, right before the path up to the city. There's an old poster of the theater right next to the door. That's how you recognize it. The dark corners of our minds.
Incroyable. Très bien, à bientôt.
Until then. And, Good work.
Bon alors, on a un petit... Ok.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring.
I'm Obulus, my name. Please, the Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
Alongside half of his lambs.
Mind your own fucking business. Well, well. The venerable Sunchild graces us with its presence. Come to gawk at the people worse off than you.
Down here, there's only one path. And it leads right into the pits. Hear me? Right into the pits! Aw, look at those cheeks! So rosy. They won't be like that much longer. You can count on it.
Ouais. On va se reposer et on va y aller.
Hymn of the Desert King. Dark as
Madame?
the sun, light.
Work, work, work. Life.
Voilà. Comme ça, on se repose. Hop.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer.
Listen, my child.
A penny,
and
madame.
Please remember the tale that struck fear in the hearts of so many. Summer it was, the day had just broken. When a man found a side most unspoken, sleep, sweet child, close your eyes. The raven's come to claim its prize. Can you hear his wings in the night? Hush, my darling, don't you fight. Do you cry? Oh, what for? You'll be free forevermore. Step out of your flesh, float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire. He found their young lives are weathered, their skin white as chalk, their eyes stitched together. Only a note was sewn to the tatters, rolled up and sealed, the parchment like leather. Sleep, sweet child, close your eyes, the raven's come to claim its prize. Can you hear his wings in the night? Hush, my darling, don't you fight. Do you cry? Oh, what for? You'll be free forevermore. Step out of your flesh, float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire. Ooh, 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 ooh. The keepers they met to open the letter, 10 priests and a prayer. The seal was untethered. The keeper he paled, for the note only said of the raven and the child and the sins we must pay. Do you cry? Oh, what for? You'll be free forevermore. Step out of your flesh, float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire. Ooh, ooh,
Incroyable, hein. Pour le coup, c'est vraiment incroyable. C'est dommage que la musique s'interrompe ici, mais... Je sais pas pourquoi je suis aussi rapide par contre, hein. Ça je sais pas. Bon, ben voilà. Je vais vous faire écouter cette musique, car il est plus que probable que ce soit une barde de la Black Libra venue chanter un hommage au décès de Kalian. Si c'est bien Kalian. Et voilà ce que je voulais vous montrer. Donc je vous laisse ici. Prenez soin de vous. Je vous dis à la prochaine. Merci d'avoir suivi. Gros bisous.